we have Pak Dewa from Lembaga Demografi and my old friend, not yet.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. So we had quite good discussions at the PPJS here today with the tripartite stakeholders, and we invite Pak Dewa to present demographic trends in Indonesia. So I just wanted you to highlight where Indonesia stands in terms of demographic aging and why then Indonesia needs to think about it seriously, because many people still talk about demographic bonus while other people are talking about end of the demographic bonus.
Yeah.
So what is your views and what is the trends?
Okay. So yeah, thank you Ippei for the opportunity for having the discussion today. So to be short, like the trend for our population, so the demographic condition in Indonesia, right now we will expect to have like a lot of older people, yeah, so that's why we call it aging population. More than 6 provinces out of the 8 provinces now in Indonesia already categorized as aging population province. So it means that we will expect more older people around us, and we need to prepare the next generation, those who are about to getting older soon, right? We need to prepare them also to have a better quality of life, right? Better preparation on how to live properly during their aging time, right? So, so that's the idea. And again, the trend, the numbers of older people quite a lot. It will be increasing very soon. It's not the end of the bonus actually, because by having a lot of aging people now, older people now, actually there are another economic potential, right? Economic activity supporting this elderly group. But we also need to ensure that these older people able to consume, able to fulfill their needs, their basic needs, to continue their living until the end later. So yeah, that's the trend, and we need to be aware about it. People in Indonesia, we need to prepare. So if you are not yet old, categorized as older people, we need to prepare in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years later, by the time we enter that phase. So we need to be prepared. We need to save, we need to invest, we need to have this pension, to participate in the pension program. JHT, Jaminan Hari Tua, and any other programs that able to support our condition later when we go.
Okay, which province is aging the most in Indonesia? Is there big disparities in the region in terms of?
Yeah, actually yes. Yogyakarta, for example, is already categorized as aging population province. Even Jakarta also already have more than 10% of older people in the proportion of the population. Bali, my ancestor island, also considered aging already. East Java or one in province in Sumatra, I forgot. Is it West Sumatra, if I'm not mistaken, also. So yeah, I have to check the list, but at least already 6 provinces until 2022, they are already more than 10% of the elderly proportion in the population.
Okay. Some people really argue while it is important to have productive older persons, as you said, silver generation could contribute economically, but at the same time, youth unemployment is very high in this country.
Yes.
And older persons may take the job of young people. This is another argument. But do you have any opinions about it?
Yeah, that's also another issue actually. I mean, if we are only focusing with existing employment, existing job at this moment, definitely there will be a competition across generations, right? A couple of job opportunity most likely will be filling in by the younger ones, so the older people will not be able to compete there.
Yeah.
So that's also another homework for us from the government side, that providing any jobs that might be suitable for the older people.
Yeah.
Right. So we need to find out how to reallocate, how to shifting this new wave of older worker to a new kind of job, right? To be able to allow them still to contribute to the economy. While at the same time, we also need to be able to provide a job for the younger generation that just entering the labor
Right.
market. So that's another challenge that again we need to prepare, right? By the time this new wave of older worker
Yeah.
coming into this era, if they're not having a job, then the first problem coming in, right? They don't
Exactly.
have income. We don't know how to support them. We have to prepare.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to deal with many issues at the same time.
Yes, that's the consequences of
Yeah.
having what they call it the new wave of the population transition,
Right,
demographic
that's right.
transition.
So these 5 years, 10 years will be the key for Indonesia's history. Am I correct?
Yes, I agree about that. So 5 to 10 years will be very crucial. We need to make the first step. We need to make the significant movement on preparing this, and also not to forget that people need to be aware about it. People need to be understand that you need to extend your perspective, your point of view, a little bit further to the
Yeah.
future, right? Imagine yourself in the next 10 years. What will happen to you? How many kids will be able to support us? If our kids actually stay away from us, like living abroad, what happened to us if we're staying alone? So a lot of data already showing up that kind of situation. A lot of elder people living alone, for example, unable to support themselves,
Yeah.
right? And so sounds like anecdotal so far, but one cases, two cases, couple of events already happens in the news. It's a sign for all of us to prepare.
Yeah.
Definitely to prepare
Of
earlier.
course, I fully agree. I wanted to hear more, but I think we need to cut off here, and then I
Okay.
have to let you go. Thank you very much, Padre.
Thank you very much, Ippei.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.